Good evening and welcome to Omnibros Live. Hauls, previews, reads, and giving away an IST gift card tonight. I'm OmniDog with OmniDog. I'm OmniDog with OmniDog's Vault, and I'm joined as usual with Gabe from Gabe Loves 90s Comics.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. And following that is Lou from Comics Guide 101. How are you doing, Lou?
Hey, how's it going, Jess?
It's going well for me, but we should tell the audience that one of your beloved Omnibros, one of everybody's favorites, probably everybody's favorite, Gio, suffered a personal loss over the weekend, a very close personal loss, and it's not up to us to say what it is. He addressed it on his Facebook page, but all your thoughts and prayers for Gio and his mom, their well-being and safety and health would go a long way, I think, towards making him feel better. So I don't know when we'll see Gio next, but he is in our thoughts and prayers, and we all feel awful and terrible for him because the bros part of this, we've all been together for over 3 years, I think, and we start to feel for each other and each other's victories and losses and stuff. We start to feel it too. So we feel very badly for Gio and hope that he can rally, but he needs as much time as anybody can give him to recover from what pretty much the most devastating thing a person can have happen to them. So he is in our thoughts and prayers, and we ask you guys to please have him in your thoughts and prayers too. Gio's a great guy.
Yeah. Well said. There's nothing else that really needs to be said. You know, just respect his space right now. He'll be back eventually whenever he decides to come back, and he'll always have a place on this show. He's just taking some personal time right now to deal with some stuff.
Yeah. We also are giving away a gift card tonight from IST. .trades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. I think they're still having their secret sale right now, 45% plus 2% at Stacks. I think they're still having that. I think it goes through tomorrow. It does not include new releases, but it includes all the old stuff, and there's plenty of old stuff that you guys need. I know. You need it. I need it. Everybody needs it. So, and tonight we're giving away the gift card. And an order of $50 or more in an order in the United States gets you free shipping. So if you buy a ton of things in this secret sale, you'll get free shipping. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrade.com. We love them.
Mm-hmm.
Good. It's nice to see all the love for Gio in the chat. It's very nice.
Yeah, thank you everybody for showing your love and your appreciation for Gio. What's going on these days with him?
Yeah. Yeah, he is completely broken up, and I don't blame him a bit. But you came here to find out what we've been hauling, what we've been reading, and what the previews are. And you vultures, you also came here to get your IST gift card.
That poor email is about to get murdered. Our poor email account.
Oh, show voracious reader there at the bottom. She's funny.
I've been buying so much lately. I feel like the female version of 2016. Jess,
I love it.
Oh man.
So what would you like to start with first? Reads? Everybody's reading. Everybody likes to read. Let's see. What have I read? I'm not the one to start because I'm still thinking about what I read this week.
All right. Well, I'll have to let you know. I've been really busy this week, and I haven't read anything, and I didn't buy anything.
Whoa, you're the big goose egg.
Wow.
I'm the big goose egg. A lot of time looking at houses and fun stuff like that. So,
Oh yeah, you did some adulting
I
today.
did some adulting. I spent money on adult stuff. A lot of money on adult stuff. That sounds dirtier than I mean it to, but you know. So nothing for me, guys. I am here today to show love and support for Geo, for our boys here on the Omnibros, and to show you guys this week's previews and releases and my normal awesome banter and observations on life. Adult stuff is overrated depending on what the adult stuff is.
Yeah,
Responsibilities suck.
yeah.
That's the adult stuff that sucks.
I can't believe I was in such a hurry to be a grown-up. It's been such a letdown for the past 40 years. I wish I had just stayed 15 and not wanted to grow up so quickly.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
It's all fine until you start having kids. Then it's real life stuff.
Yeah. What did you read then, Lou? Do you have a reading list that you got done?
I mean, I've picked up a few things here and there. It's been a while since I've been on the Monday show. I think the big thing that I read, and I don't think I've talked about this with you guys, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Ronin.
Nice.
I believe that's what it is, right? Right, Gabe? The Ronin.
The last Ronin.
The Last Ronin, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So read the first issue of The Last Ronin. It's a shame the second issue got delayed because oh my god, I want more of this right away.
Wow.
The Last Ronin is badass. I absolutely love this. Who does the art on this one, Gabe?
Damn it. I have like 20 copies of that thing lying around, but not here right now. I'm trying to think now. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. Damn it. You got me in a good spot, Lou.
Anyway, well, Last Ronin, man, there was a lot of hype going into this book, and rightfully so. A lot of fans have been waiting for this project for a while because this is technically out of continuity. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story that's out of continuity, but the original idea came to, I think it was Kevin Eastman back in the original Turtles run in the 80s and 90s, and it isn't until now that we're actually getting it. Essentially what it is that you've got this, the setting is in the future, and all of the turtles have basically died except for one. Who that turtle is, I am not going to give away because it's kind of the big reveal towards the end of the first issue. But it sets up a really great and interesting premise, and I dug it a lot. And I will say one of us called who the turtle would be, and I'm like, well, yeah, that makes sense because all the other choices, if you eliminate all the other choices, that's the one that kind of makes sense because that's the one that would require a lot of growing up character-wise and a lot of maturing, and that character really hasn't gotten too many of their own solo stories. So I really dug that a lot. I also read Scumbag #1 by Rick Remender. Really interesting premise where it's like the title says, you have basically the worst person in the world, and he's given the task of basically saving the world. The main character is a drug addict. He's an alcoholic. He's a monster. He's terrible, and he basically stumbles upon two individuals who they are basic, kind of like time travelers is the gist of it. And through happenstance, he ends up getting the ability, and he has to save the world. It's Remender. It's you know what you're gonna get with the Remender comic. You at least owe it to yourself to check out the first issue. I dug it a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I had a good time with that. But aside from that, I haven't been reading too much because I've been just super busy. So that's about it for me.
So Lionheart says the turtle he wanted to be the last Ronin ended up being the last Ronin. I know you and I we picked wrong when we were talking about it in our chat about who we thought and who we wanted it to be as the last Ronin.
You and I said the obvious choice would be this character, but that's probably why it's not going to be this character.
Yeah. I still wanted it to be that character because it makes the most sense.
Gabe spoiled it for everybody a couple Sundays ago and said, "Don't worry, Jess, you'll forget." And I totally forgot. I have no idea who it is. I have the issue, but I just haven't read it.
Omar, it's Last Ronin is a mini series. I think it's 5 issues. And issue 2 hasn't come out yet. And I think it's been over a month, but it got delayed in the first place.
It was delayed.
It's totally worth it. Those first prints are getting hard to find. They were always hard to find, but it's worth just getting a second print just to read it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a nice, cool, like larger magazine format size book too, like the Black Label stuff. It's great. I think, man, it seems like everything IDW does, IDW Turtles, is just a smash hit.
Mm-hmm.
I sure love the IDW books that are Tyler and I are reading.
Mm-hmm.
They're the first things I ever read of them, and I love those books. They're so good. They made me get action figures of the Turtles.
Oh, you got the movie ones.
Yeah. And I still have to watch the movie. Tyler says it's so great. I think he watched it the other day for the 400th time.
It still holds up for a 1990s film. It still holds up.
So that Jim Henson puppet work, it holds up really well.
I gotta see it.
Yeah. That one's awesome. The second one's good, but they kind of got pandered into making the Turtles less violent. Like they don't use their weapons at all in the second one.
You don't like the Vanilla Ice dance?
The Vanilla Ice dance is awesome. I really like Kino. Like I thought Kino was the coolest kid ever. But they just don't use their power. It's fun. You get Ice Baby, or you get Go Ninja. And you get like the Tolkien Razor and the Super Shredder stuff. That's all fun. But that first movie is great. That first movie is awesome.
Yeah, I need to see it.
Yeah. The CGI TMNT movie is great too. Yes, Rick Nelson knows what's up. It's just called TMNT. I think it's 2007. Is awesome. It's like the best Ninja Turtles movie ever.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. There was a third one, wasn't there?
I don't talk about the third one.
Don't they go back in time?
Yes, they go back into time, and it's a bunch of like Wayne's Road references and goofy stuff like that. Speaking of Ronins, Asian Johnny Depp over here talking about how awesome the Mandalorian is.
Okay, so for you, Gabe, to like something from Star Wars, it has to be really good.
It's the best thing. It's the best thing ever.
Unbelievable.
It doesn't take away the stink and the hurt of like the prequels and the second set of trilogy films, but man, is it awesome. Mandalorian is the coolest thing.
I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to call the thing Baby Yoda. I don't care if it has a name. It's still Baby Yoda to me.
Yeah. You know that meme where it's like the girl yelling at the cat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's going, "Go Gru," or whatever his name is. And then the cat just going, "Baby Yoda." It's always going to be Baby Yoda.
It's always Baby Yoda to me.
How many episodes of season 2 are out?
5.
Season
already?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
episode 13, the one that came out on Friday?
Yeah, it's episode 13 that came out Friday. If you watch Clone Wars and like all the other stuff that they've put out, it's a huge payoff. This episode is a huge payoff for
It's making me want to go back and watch Clone Wars. I started watching a little bit of Clone Wars.
I didn't watch any Clone Wars.
This seems to be not a direct, but it's a lot of the Clone Wars stuff seems to be coming to fruition in this. It's the same director. You get some of the same characters that were first introduced in Clone Wars showing up in Mandalorian. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
You got to catch up, Jess. You got a lot to do. You got a lot of stuff to watch. You got to watch Ninja Turtles. You got to watch Sex Drive, and then you got to watch the director's cut of Sex Drive.
I got to watch New Mutants.
You got to watch New Mutants. You got to watch Fast and the Furious. You got to watch Mandalorian. But in the hierarchy of things, I would say go with Mandalorian.
Unbelievable. That's Gabe saying that. That is crazy.
Yes.
We're talking about reads. Let's see. I was on the Fangirls show last night, and that was a blast. And I read and we discussed all the Bombshells books. So I was happy to reread these because I love these books. So I read them.
Apparently, we're delaying Jess from watching Batman the Animated Series.
I know. Gosh darn it. It's starting to give me agita and anxiety that I haven't seen all these things. I just had something else. I did a video last week on Sandman Universe. So I read all the books doing like the Dreaming and all 3 volumes of The Dreaming, all 3 volumes of House of Whispers, all 2 volumes of the Sucky Books of Magic.
Did you say Sucky?
Yeah, this Books of Magic is not very good.
Womp womp.
But Lucifer's great. All 3 volumes of Lucifer's great. And Hellblazer's awesome. I am just heartbroken that Hellblazer's been canceled. It's so good. The Dreaming itself is good. House of Whispers is pretty good too. Books of Magic, it's not finished, but I don't know. There was just not the same spark that in the original run and the original floppy run that's getting an omnibus this month that I'm definitely getting. And then part of my haul, I got a haul this morning. I got 2 boxes that I ordered 11/24 and 11. I don't know, like a week ago, I ordered them from IST and they already came. So I think everything's back to normal there. I read, good. I read Blue and Green, which is by Ram V, who wrote a book that I am now blocking on because we loved it so much that I can't. It was my book of the year for 2018. The one in like India with the vampires and the snake gods. What's it called? Hang on.
Sounds like a Saturday night at Alan Moore's house, talking about snake gods.
The snake god Vishnu entered my dreams, and it is beautiful.
Gosh darn it! What's the name of that book? Everybody read it. Everybody loved it.
Snake gods?
Well, yeah, Alan Moore believes in the snake god Vishnu that he conjured.
I don't understand what book it is though that he's talking about.
It's where there's vampires. The guy leaves from England. He's a vampire, and he leaves from England, and he goes to India, and he encounters these new gods there.
Everybody's saying it's These Savage Shores?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like 8 people said that These Savage Shores.
Yes. That's exactly right. Anyway, it's by the same author, Ram V. Yes. And this is about a saxophone player. I really like the art. It's quite different. The saxophone player has death in the family. His mother dies, who he was not close with or had a difficult relationship with. He goes back to the funeral, having a hard time dealing with his sister because his sister was there for the whole time. and he discovers a picture of somebody that he doesn't recognize, an old jazz musician, which leads him into a long search in New York City or wherever they were. No, they weren't in New York City. He lives in New York City, but he goes on a long search to identify whoever this person was that was on his mom's in his mom's stuff that he couldn't recognize the guy. And it's got a little bit of horror in it. It's got a little crime in it. A lot of philosophy. I loved this book. He gets inspired by some spirit when he's in some apartment and starts playing magically to the people down below. 2 weeks go by that he plays, and all of a sudden he snaps out of it, and he feels like only a day's gone by, but it's been 2 weeks, and he's all grungy and messed up, and it's got a lot of really, really good stuff in it that I really loved. But Taylor Brown just pointed out some inconsistencies about New York City that he like. I don't know. Taylor Taylor pointed them out to me I'm so confused. In Blue Light Green, he rides a plane to get to New York City for his mother's funeral, but he already lives in New York and takes a bus to his apartment later on. I can't even focus because I'm trying to figure this out. I need to reread this to figure that out too. I'm not sure she lived in New York. I feel like she lived somewhere else. So I need to reread that to clear that up. But otherwise, I highly recommend this book a lot. I dug it completely. Blue and Green. And that was my reading.
So what was your favorite Sandman?
From the Sandman Universe collection.
Either Hellblazer or Lucifer. I guess Hellblazer.
Nice.
Lucifer was 3 books, 3 very different books. And it may be continuing. But Hellblazer, they finally got Cy Spurrier, and he got John's voice exactly right, and it was really good. And it just broke my heart that it got canceled. The Dreaming was good. House of Whispers was really different. Books of Magic, I never cared about the character. I mean, he can be a very interesting character. Timothy Hunter, and I don't know. It was pretty blasé for me. But Hellblazer, I think Hellblazer followed up by Lucifer was my fave. That's this book.
Well, anything John Constantine, Jess is going to have a love affair with.
What's that now?
I said you love everything John Constantine.
I do.
Especially the new Keanu Reeves movie they're talking about making.
Oh, please.
I wish they would just put Matt Ryan in that movie.
I like Matt Ryan. Yeah?
Keanu Reeves.
I like Matt.
I guess that's Keanu's. But I guess that's Keanu's now. But I would love to see Matt Ryan in that movie.
I think Matt Ryan, if he was given the right adult material like an HBO Max series, he would crush it.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Professor Flex says Lucifer has 1 more volume. That's cool. I really liked Lucifer a lot.
Fat Jesus is asking, what are the must-have IDW TMNT books to get, and are they still available?
Something is Killing the Children.
TMNT?
Yeah, if you're talking about TMNT, just start with volume 1 and just go from there. I think they're all available right now. They fall in and out of print all the time, so don't get discouraged if one of them's out of print.
Oh,
yeah.
Just keep going.
I misunderstood his question. I thought he was talking about IDW in general. Sorry.
I thought that was a boom book anyway.
It is a boom book. My mistake. Really tired right now.
Transformers Phase 2 is an awesome one to get from IDW. IDW has like my favorite. They make my favorite hardcovers. They're so cool. I think I have a lot of it already packed up already.
Oh yeah, you got to move.
I'm not looking forward to that. Ugh. It's gonna burn everything and just start over.
There we go. That's how
What a great idea.
that's how you do it.
Dude, the packing's the worst. I'm like, God. That's whatever. There you go. Something that's killing the turtles crossover.
I'd actually be cool with that.
How about this from Raphael? James Tinian's Detective Comics. He has the 4 deluxes and wants to know if the upcoming Omnibus collects the exact same material or is there more? And does he need to upgrade?
I don't know.
I am not upgrading because I believe it's all the James Tinian stuff is in the 4 deluxes and is exactly what's being collected, is my understanding. So I mean, it's up to you if you want to collect. I don't think it brings anything new into the picture. I find the deluxes easier to read than a big
Omnibus.
Even though we are the Omni Bros, but I think it's the exact same. So I would just keep the OHCs if I were you. It's an excellent. Oh, and Rick Nelson says exact same material. It's a fantastic read, that's for sure. Love that stuff. Actually, I should pull that out and read. Oh, that's not a plus.
the Monster Men, yeah. And then Aiku says that there's an extra thingy from issue 1000, but that's it. I mean, if I had the 4 deluxes, I would just stick with the 4 deluxes. I only have the first deluxe, so I'll probably end up getting the Omnibus. I think my deluxe is signed by Tinian.
Those are nice deluxes too.
Yeah, the cover for the first one's beautiful. Like the wrap cover.
Yeah.
Such a good series too.
Yeah, it really is.
Mike Collins wants to know where we're all broadcasting from. I'm in my comic book room.
I'm in my
master
basement.
bedroom. I'm in Vegas.
I'm in Virginia.
COVID hell, Florida.
Jeepers.
Is it continuing to be bad out there?
Yeah, it's pretty bad out here.
Oh, Rafael Miranda, you're welcome, sir.
Chat.
Thank you. I need to get like a GIF of like money or something.
Yeah. Don't you
Whenever
have?
somebody gives us, I have.
You don't
But
have a money gift?
There we go.
There we go.
That's perfect.
Can we get a Sama for that?
Yeah, Sama.
Wow, you pulled that up.
That's
quick.
now.
Well, it was the next GIF right next to it.
What's that first Salma one from?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Sama be praised.
Good stuff. So thank you, Raphael. You're very welcome, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Sergio says he saw a soccer game down there in Orlando, and it was almost full of people.
Yep, that's about right. Yep.
I'm actually working from home for the next 2 weeks.
They're saying that first gift is from 30 Rock. I need to go watch that series over again just for that scene.
That's from. I don't remember that. I love 30.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I love that show.
That was so good.
Yeah, that was like one of the best shows ever.
Mm-hmm.
That was a time when, man, TV was really going to this like golden age era of awesome stuff until streaming destroyed it, which is fine. You know, we're still perfect, awesome entertainment for us. But there was a time when you had 30 Rock and you had Community and you had Parks and Rec, all like kind of like not exactly at the same time, but all like, you know, within that kind of same time frame. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Chess Rockwell knows what's up. All right, everybody. We got 151 people watching. So if you got that second, go ahead and slap that thumbs up like button. If it's your first time here for Omnibros, hit the subscribe button for us. Tell all your friends, tell your mom. Let everybody know that this is the place to be, especially on the last show of the month if you want to get yourself a free $50 gift card. So, boom. Okay, now we got conflicting information. Selma Giff is from Ugly Betty. She was a producer. All right, we need some fact checks here, people, because I'm not going to watch all the 30 Rock. I mean, I will, but if I don't see some Selma, I'm going to not do anything about it. All right.
Hauls?
Hauls.
You
Okay,
didn't haul anything.
I hauled nothing. No.
And you
I
didn't
had
haul
money.
anymore, Lou.
Mm-mm.
So it's up to me. Okay.
Oh, it's just to save the day.
In the mail today came this beauty.
Ooh.
Artifacts Spider-Man 2099.
Let me ask you, Jess. Where did this 20,000 or the Spider-Man 2099 like kick start from? You got a hot toy now. You got this artifacts. You got that back tattoo.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
I just started reading it this during the quarantine, and I just loved it. I just, for some reason, I just super dig this character. I think this outfit or this costume is just boss. I love the whole writing and concept of Spidey 2099. I don't know. It's just something that really clicked with me. But yeah, it did come on all of a sudden out of the blue. I also got Riley wants me to buy certain Spider-Man books so that he can get hardcovers for him. So I'm trying to accommodate him. They're out of print. If they're not too expensive, I will get them to try and get him his hardcovers. This is Origin of the Species, and it helps me because it gives me it fills in gaps for me. And I don't care that it's not a hardcover, but so I have several more of these things coming in that he wants in a hardcover form. About 2 months ago, we on a previews saw this book and we couldn't find out any information about it. Angela Della Morte from Red. What is it from?
Red 5.
Publisher. Red 5? Red 5 Comics, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Angela Della Morte works for Dr. Sibelius, the most brilliant mind of the century. Using new technology, Sibelius Labs is capable of separating the soul from the body. With this tech, Angela's soul can inhabit dead hosts and take control of their bodies to complete undercover missions. But as the soul travels through the void to enter its new receptacle, it must elude a tenebrous life form. Well, that's a big word. This creature feeds on the substance from which souls are formed. It is the most dangerous predator in this new ecosystem, and its name is death. So I remember we talked about it, and I finally got it, and I really want to read it. It sounds interesting to me.
The art looks great.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen any words yet, and I don't care because the art is so awesome.
I think there are words. Well, you're right.
I don't believe
not that many words. Where are some words here? Yeah, there's some words. So I got that. And then this morning, Birds of Prey, Huntress by Greg Rucka.
Nice.
His Huntress book, which I have never read. And what is this? Batman Huntress Cry for Blood 1 through 6. This is the branding of it. And yes, it's a movie cover, but that's okay. It's Greg Rucka, so I'm okay with it.
I like the art.
Yeah. So I don't even know if the original one must be hard to find. This other book, Undone by Blood, Volume 1, The Shadow of a Wanted Man. I think I just read, it's an Aftershock book. I just read the back of it, or the description, and it sounded really cool to me. In the early 70s, Ethel Grady Lane returns to the town of Sweetheart, Arizona with one thing on her mind, killing the man who murdered her family. But first, she'll have to find him. As Ethel navigates the eccentric town and its inhabitants, she learns that the quaint veneer hides a brewing darkness. She has no choice but to descend into a ring of depravity and violence, with her only ally an Old West novel that follows famed gunslinger Solomon Eaton. As both stories unfold simultaneously, a love of fiction will inform choices in reality, for better or worse. And this is a horror book. So I'm looking forward to reading this. Forward by The Walking Dead's Norman Reedus. For those of you that care about that kind of thing. She-Hulk, Dan Slott. Very happy about that.
There we go.
Is that an Amazon deal?
No, actually, I got it from IST. I haven't been able to cancel the Barnes & Noble deal, but they pushed it into January now. Yeah, In Stock Trades is where I got this. I think Taylor Brown told me about it. And I got Excalibur. Yeah. And then I got Plunge, a Joe Hill House book. Joe Hill and Stuart Immonen. Ooh, I bet this looks good.
Yeah, let's do it Eminem. You know it's going to be awesome.
That's a good combination.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get it open so we can look at it. Oh, it's got a special cover.
Oh, it's acetate.
Vellumish.
That's pretty cool.
1983 state-of-the-art drilling ship, the Derleth, vanished near the Arctic Circle. Decades later, it has begun sending a distress call.
Oh, it's a hardcover too. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's a different
Tracing the signal to a remote atoll in the Bering Strait, the Rococo Oil Company hires the Carpenter brothers. Ooh. And their salvage crew to investigate the ghost ship. Joined by marine biologists and an oil executive, the brothers set out on a grim mission to learn what caused the disappearance and recover the bodies of the crew, only to find that the Derleth's men aren't dead, even if they're also not quite alive anymore. Ooh, cool. This looks great. Then I got another Cy Spurrier book, which I think I hadn't heard of, but I think we talked about it. Alienated. 3 kids called Sam, 1 alien bioweapon. 3 teenagers, each an outcast in their own way. Ooh, this is nice looking art.
stumble upon an unearthly entity as it's born. As they bond over this shared secret and the incredible abilities of their new discovery, the trio soon realizes the truth. This creature is dangerous and in need of prey. But as each of them tries to decide how they can use this newfound power to do some real good in a broken world, they'll find that the greatest threat to humanity may not come from the stars, but from the truth behind their seemingly good intentions. And this is Cy Spurrier, who I dig to the max. So I really want to read all these this week. But Slave Driver Taylor Brown has me reading Unknown Soldier, all 4 volumes.
So good.
I know you and Riley have been tooting that horn for a long time. And a book called Planet Paradise by Jesse Lonergan. To survive after crash landing on an alien planet, a vacationer must battle against a hostile environment, killer lizards, corporate bureaucracy, and the pessimism of her sole companion, the drug-addled captain of the ship named Omnidog. Okay, that's what I got. Okay.
All right, Omnidog.
4 Hill House hardcovers, I think.
So let's see. I think we got a couple questions in the chat to cover real fast.
Okay.
Blue Sonic, just because I like his name and his icon, because Sonic is awesome. Do you guys know if the Brightest Day Omnibus is getting a reprint in the future, or should I get the new box set of Blackest Night / Brightest Day? I think the answer is no. I don't think the Brightest Day Omnibus is getting reprinted. We haven't heard anything about it. I hate to keep crapping on DC, but I don't think any reprints from DC is happening anytime soon. We haven't seen any reprints in a while from DC. And I'll also say I don't think you should get the box set, because that box set was recalled for, what was it? Fake glue?
Fake glue, yeah.
Fake glue. So if you just want to read the story or something like that, you might be better off finding like the trades or the smaller hardcovers or something like that. And I think those are out of print also, but it's not like the Brightest Day Omnibus that's super pricey.
We have a super chat from Shane D.
Another super chat.
What? Here we go, Shane D. Thank you, sir. Love and light to Geo. Yes, sir. Any books that you recommend that remind you of Scooby-Doo Fun Light Mysteries?
Lumberjanes.
Ooh, excellent choice.
Gotham Academy.
Good choice. Very good choice.
You're missing out if you have not read. Both of these suggestions are awesome. Lumberjanes is great. And I am madly in love with Gotham Academy. And it sucks that those characters have not had any kind of light or attention in like the last, like 5 years? Longer, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
I love both those series, yeah.
Berserk. Great light book to read.
Yeah, there's some mystery in there too.
Yeah, there's a mystery in there.
Yeah. And I gotta look. What else? Trying to think if it's a good light-hearted book, like Lumberjanes. I got the book right here for Lumberjanes. Nope, that's irredeemable. The To the Max hardcovers are really nice. So yeah, this is a group of like all-female campground girls going to camp. So it's very much like the Brownies or the Girl Scouts, but not as creepy. But really fun stuff, really fun art. But yeah, that and definitely Gotham Academy.
Yeah, those are both highly recommended.
What about Super Sons? Is pretty light.
Super Sons is great.
Super Sons is fantastic. I'm not sure so much about the mystery side of things, but yeah, I love Super Sons.
We are getting another omnibus, right? With like all the added stuff to it.
That just came out like a week or two ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Not Body Bags. That Body Bags is not a fun, lighthearted mystery book. I just saw that mine's out of order on my shelf. So I'm going to fix that because it's bothering me. Fun, lighthearted mystery. I would say Mega Man. I don't know about the mystery side of things, but Mega Man is a great, fun book. Yeah, I think that's good to go with that one. Okay, what about what do you guys think of Elmer Fudd Batman? Dark or silly?
I haven't read it.
It's super great.
I want to call it dark. Like it's not like it's not like Elmer Fudd is like smoking crack in an alley or anything. It's not like the Arsenal book. But it's your basic Batman like themed story about Elmer Fudd. And it's a more modern looking Elmer Fudd and characters. It's not Looney Toony at all. Yeah. It's not silly. It's not tropey. It's not any of that kind of stuff. It's actually a really good read.
Yeah. This is a great book.
Is that all the Looney Tunes stuff they did?
Yeah.
That Batman book is so out of place. Because the rest of I said the Batman book is really out of place in there because all the other ones are really Looney Toony, like silly kind of fun books.
And Batman's by Tom King and Lee Weeks. Here's the rest of the book. Fast and Fraggiest. Wait, that's by Grant Morrison? Oh, Bill Morrison.
No, Grant Morrison did the what was that Hanna-Barbera book that you loved so much, Jess?
Oh no, Garth Ennis did that book.
Oh, it's Garth Ennis. Okay.
Yeah. Muttley and Dick Dastardly.
Oh, I love
Muttley.
I love Muttley.
I know I didn't. Dastardly and Muttley, yeah. Ooh, boy, that was a toughie.
All right. What do you want to do next, Jess? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that your haul?
Previews. Yeah, I'm all done.
Okay. So previews. Do you want people to start getting ready for the gift card now, and then we pull it up after? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds fine. What we're gonna do is to make it fair. Open up the email, omnibroslive@gmail, which is right in the scroll right here. No, the giveaway is after the previews. And everybody put in the subject line IST giveaway. Then in the body of the email, just put your name and the email address you use for IST. Once again, subject line, IST giveaway, in the body of the email, your email address that you use for IST. And I'll use a random number generator and pick a winner.
Yeah.
So everybody crash that Gmail site and I'll start looking and I'll take the first 60 people.
Wow.
You sounded like Owen Wilson.
Wow.
So Nick's Maganaut is asking me, since I'm still going to the gym during a quarantine, what type of mask do I wear during a workout? Just a regular, I don't have one with me right now. A regular mask, sometimes like the doctor mask one. Nothing special. Like I don't use like the filtered ones or anything like that. And the gyms here in Vegas or Nevada, it's now like you have to wear the mask the entire time. They used to let you take it off, like if you were running or doing some kind of intense workout, but they're like, nope. If it's so intense that you got to take your mask off, then you need to slow your shit down.
Wow. Yeah, everybody start sending them in now.
Yep. Make it happen, guys. Blow up that email.
Omnibros@gmail.com.
Get that IST gift card. It's $50. That right there, if you're in the US, is a free Omnibus plus shipping.
It's a significant amount of dosh in my book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta sign into. Shoot, I have to sign into.
To Gmail, son.
Yeah, I have to sign into. Sign out of OmniDog. So go ahead with previews, because I gotta sign out of OmniDog and into Omnibros Live.
All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's take a look at this week's previews. Everybody ready to see what you can spend that $50 gift card on if you're the lucky winner? Let's take a look with previews. All right, so here's previews. Here's all the releases for this week, December 2nd. But you'll be able to hit up our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, tomorrow, Tuesday, 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And get ready for there's some good stuff this week. We'll go through this previews, and then there's another website if you're new here. There's another website I'll pull up that'll have the DC stuff. So the DC stuff will be later. All right, so rolling through, we're going to start out with Image Comics. We got good old Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Risso's Moonshine Volume 4.
Good stuff.
We got Pretty Violent Volume 2. Thank you. Image. Dark Horse squeaking out as much Alien stuff they can at the last minute. Alien, the original screenplay.
Oh, they just sent you a notice, Gabe.
I got it. You're in.
Okay, thank you.
Butcher of Paris trade paperback. Critical Role Chronicles. Ex Andrea Might. Mob Psycho 100. That's a manga, isn't it, Lou?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Sweet. And Spell on Wheels trade paperback volume 2. IDW this week, we have Gross Exaggerations. And Marvel. All right, guys, let's check out Marvel this week. We got Captain Marvel volume 4. And then here we go. We got for me, this is a long-awaited reprint of the Eternals Complete Saga Omnibus. We got the awesome Jack Kirby original cover here, and then we also got the Alex Ross cover as well. What's cool about this, I'm going to get into this a little bit, is it's more than the omnibus that was out previously, because the original omnibus was just the original 19 issues of Eternals, the 1976 Jack Kirby written and drawn stuff. This one has that as well with the annual number 1. And then we also got the 1 through 12 run of the 1985 Eternals. With all kinds of other stuff on here as well. We got some Iron Man annuals, What Ifs in here, Avengers. So this is a nice, thick, more well-rounded, complete omnibus than the original one was. And this is the cover I want to get, because it's Kirby. Then we got Incredible Hulk Epic Collection, Going Gray. This is the John Byrne stuff. This is the pre-stuff that leads right into Peter David's stuff, I believe. New Mutants by Ed Brisson, Volume 1. Thor, the Deviant Saga. And X-Men Age of Apocalypse, Volume 1, Alpha. Boom Studios this week is Jim Henson's Labyrinth Coronation trade paperback. And then down here is all the cool manga and fun stuff. I am going to point out Chainsaw Man Volume 2. I read Volume 1. It was great. That's a book that actually Gio was really hyping up for the longest time. And I'm glad I took his word. Yep. Demon Slayer is great. The Complete Hate
That's
3
great.
hardcover slipcase. Yep, that's a cool book to have. I thought there was something else on here I wanted to point out. I think One Piece is on here. It's like volume 3000 or something. Lady Mechanica volume 5 hardcover.
Because I just bought the trade paperback 5. Thank you.
And
Thank
here we
you.
go. One Piece graphic novel 95, volume 95.
Wait. Nurse Hitomi's Monster Infirmary graphic novel.
I just see boobs, one eye, like Leela
One
from.
eye, yeah.
Yeah, it's Leela, and then some tongue action going on. Yeah, and it's written and drawn by Shaco. What if he's related to Steve-O?
It's like Cher. It's just one name.
Oh, the Tokyo Ghoul complete box set.
That's the Reebok set. Ooh, another Spy X Family graphic novel. That's a fun series.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look. We'll pull up the DC stuff.
Kind of a light week, except for those Marvel Omnis.
Yeah, the Eternal stuff is cool because that was lining up with the release of the movie.
Yep.
Which has been delayed. All right, and let's take a look at the DC releases this week. We got Green Lantern Season 2, Volume 1 hardcover. This is the Grant Morrison, Liam Sharp Green Lantern series that nobody is talking about. I haven't heard a fart in the distance about this book.
It's good. It's really good. And nobody's reading.
I like it. I'm getting this next one too. Justice League by Snyder. I liked his first one.
Oh yeah, well, I want this and the first one mainly for the awesome Jorge Jimenez art. And another new 52 omnibus, Nightwing, the Prince of Gotham Omni.
Wow.
What's in here? Is this the whole series? 0 through 30, Batman 17, Young Romance, a new 52 Valentine's Day special, Nightwing Annual, and Secret Origins #1. So yeah, I think that's everything, and that leads right up. Now everybody needs to get that Grayson omnibus to kind of continue that storyline. Teen Titans, Beast Boy, and Raven, and Wonder Woman Dead Earth hardcover
by Daniel Warren Johnson.
This is beautiful. This is like some crazy art in here. So
Our Murder Falcon guy.
Oh God, Murder Falcon is so good. I was so unexpectedly surprised by that book.
Mm-hmm. That was our book. That was, I think, almost all of it for the year. Actually.
Yeah. Dude, we're getting closer to doing the Omnis again.
Yes, we are.
I don't even know what came out this year.
Do we have a date for when we're doing the Omnis?
We usually do it around Christmas.
No, we always do it at the beginning of the year, I thought, right? No? Maybe so?
Okay.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I thought it was around Christmas. We do best of the year, which is just random stuff that's like we thought was the best of the year, like movies and stuff like that we don't get to throughout the year. And then we do the Omnis after the week after that usually.
You know what? Maybe we'll do it on the next campfire. We'll do it for the campfire people first, and then we can. We'll smooth out the edges in the campfire because I have no idea what came out this year besides COVID. I forget everything that came out this year. A lot of good stuff, though. I know I bought a lot of books this year. All right, so that is that for this week's previews, guys. And we are now over 200 viewers live right now.
Woohoo!
The winner of the IST gift card is Peter Lanphier.
All right, congratulations, Peter Lanphier. Treat yourself.
Congratulations, Peter Lanfear.
Woohoo!
Woo, woo.
You will also get customary photos of Riley's feet in your inbox as well.
Oh, hey now.
So $50 gift card courtesy of InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts toss in an extra 2% to that. Secret special discounted Black Friday sales going on right now. Order $50 or more in an order and you get free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Chat OmniDog, this isn't Georgia. We're not doing a recount.
If you do a recount in Georgia, then that just means Larry will get an extra $125. Oh, is that Oxmeat Pete?
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
For you, Ox.
He says he never wins anything. Well, that's
Nice.
See, your wildest fantasies come true here on the Omnibus Collectors Network on the Omnibros live show.
I will send that to Omar tonight, and he will forward it to Emily, and it should appear in your account. Should appear in your account soonish.
All right, congratulations, Oxmeat Pete. Scrubs is great, except for that last season's the worst. That last season is just a skid mark in your underwear.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously.
Oh boy. All right. So is that it, dudes? Are we out for the night?
I think that's it.
We made it all the way through hauls, reads, previews, and the IST gift card giveaway unscathed.
So
in
far.
under like a little bit more than an hour.
Yep.
That's great. I'm gonna not buy or read ever again. That makes us go right through this pretty much quicker.
Just quit the hobby.
Jesus. All right. And again, congratulations to good old Oxmeat Pete. Again, congratulations on that, sir. Enjoy your $50 gift card. And I think that's it, guys, right? So, Jess, where can everybody find you at, bro?
They can find me on Instagram at OmniDogs_Vault and on YouTube at OmniDogsVault.
All right. And Lou, where can everybody find you at, big boy?
You can find me at Comics Guide 101 on YouTube and Twitter.
And everybody, you can find me Instagram, Gabe Loves 90s Comics. Hit me up there. Again, everybody, thoughts and prayers, good vibes to Gio and his family. He is going through probably the worst time of his life right now. So keep him in your good spirits. He's going to need all the help he can get. Mm-hmm. And with that, everybody, we are out of here.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Good night, everybody.